Fast, colorful, and super clean.
A tiny ice jump that looks magical and super smooth.
A perfect 360 spin across the ice. Tiny drivers with giant stunt style.
They glide under the icy bridge like full stunt champions.
They sprint across the ice with unstoppable stunt energy.
They start with a clean 360 spin above the rails, perfect balance and pure stunt style.
A double rail crossover stunt. Fast, smooth, and super cinematic.
They dive under the bridge in perfect formation, color, speed, and pure stunt energy. A synchronized sand drift stunt smooth, powerful, and super cinematic. They sprint through the desert like action racers, dust, speed, and tons of color.
Epic crossover stunt. These quad riders take the lead like pros.
A massive water splash. Quad stunt bikes look unstoppable. That spinning dust ring looks incredible. Full color, full energy.
They sprint down the road like action stunt racers. Tiny riders, giant power. Fire stunt trucks, massive.
A brilliant synchronized drift stunt. Heavy trucks with perfect balance. A fast crossover stunt. These fire engines race like little stunt champions. Massive water splash. Fire stunt trucks look incredible.
A spinning ladder stunt. Colored dust and perfect formation.
They sprint like stunt racers. Super fast, colorful, and full of energy.
A synchronized drift stunt. Smooth, colorful, and super exciting.
Clean ramp jump. Tiny riders go airborne with full confidence.
Epic crossover stunt. Fast, stylish, and super fun to watch.
That spinning stunt looks amazing. A full color spark circle on the road.
They sprint like rocket racers. Tiny engines, giant stunt energy.
These bikes swing side to side like real stunt champions.
Look at that stunt formation. Super colorful and super fun.
Whoa! Spinning stunt.
Amazing mini jump stunts. These super bikes are on fire. Big ramp jump! Our stunt team is unstoppable!
They overtake like real racers. Fast, smooth, exciting.
The circle spin stunt! Look at that enormous dust whirl! Massive water splash! The stunt just keeps getting crazier! Jet carts with boost jump! These tiny riders are uncoppable!
Epic double drift. Smooth and colorful. Full color. A clean crossover stunt. Fast, smooth, and super fun.
looks amazing! Color everywhere! They accelerate like rockets, tiny engines, huge confidence! A tiny ridge. A gentle canal splash tractors look amazing under bright sunlight. They sprint like stunt racers through a beautiful village scene. Tiny pilots, massive charm. That spinning aerial stunt looks amazing. Color. They sprint through the sky like stunt champions. Color, speed, and pure excitement.
The hoverboats glide forward like tiny stunt racers, floating smoothly above the water. That spinning water ring looks magical. Pure color, pure motion.
They sprint under the bridge like action racers. Color, speed, and full excitement. The cloud scooters launch into the sky with a magical slow-motion liftoff. A dramatic sky crossover stunt that's smooth and exciting to watch. That spinning cloud ring looks unreal. Pure motion and pure color. They sprint through the clouds like action racers. Tiny pilots with giant style. The rocket blast into the tunnel with a massive stunt sprint. A dramatic clean crossover. Fast, clean, and super cinematic. A tiny rocket jump inside the tunnel. Miniature riders, giant confidence. They sprint through a spiral tunnel like full stunt champions. They drift across a mountain cliff with fearless balance and cinematic motion. A tiny cliff glide stunt that feels magical and super fun. A stunning cliff crossover stunt, smooth and fearless. They glide under the mountain bridge like tiny stunt champions. A spinning cliff stunt with dreamy fog and giant depth. They sprint along the valley edge with unstoppable stunt energy. A smooth rainy drift with magical reflections and perfect balance. A cinematic crossover stunt under the bridge, fast and super clean. They race under the city bridge like unstoppable stunt champions. They sprint through the rainy street with pure stunt energy.
The underwater gliders start with a smooth cinematic glide, tiny clouds with magical style. A tiny surface jump that looks magical and super fun. They dive under the bridge like unstoppable underwater stunt racers.
A spinning underwater bubble ring, pure cinematic magic. They sprint through shallow water like action stunt champions. A beautiful lava bridge crossover stunt, fast, colorful, and super cinematic.
A tiny lava platform jump, epic stunt energy and full control.
They shoot under the lava cliff like unstoppable stunt racers.
A smooth jungle drift with dust mist and fearless little puddles. Super cinematic. A tiny jungle jump that looks magical and super fun.
They glide under the jungle tunnel like real stunt champions. They glide under the jungle tunnel like real stunt champions. A spinning jungle stunt around a giant tree, pure cinematic magic.
A dramatic cable crossover, smooth, colorful, and total cinematic.
A tiny cable jump that looks dreamy.
They sweep under the cliff bridge like tiny stunt champions.
A spinning sky cable stunt with magical cloud mist.
They sprint through the sky with unstoppable stunt energy.
They drift through floating space rays with magical zero-gravity motion.
A dramatic ring crossover stunt, smooth, colorful, and super cinematic.
A tiny zero-gravity jump that feels magical and super fun.
They glide under a floating asteroid bridge like fearless stunt champions.
A space battle starts pure cinematic energy.
They sprint through space rings like unstoppable action racers. They glide beside a giant waterfall with fearless balance and magical motion.
A tiny rock jump that looks magical and totally fun.
They glide behind the waterfall cave like real stunt champions. A spinning water mist stunt with dreamy cinematic style. They sprint above the waterfall valley with unstopped stunt energy.
They drift around the track with perfect balance and fearless motion. And super cinematic. A tiny ramp hop that looks magical and super fun.
They glide under the track bridge like real stunt champions. A full 360 spin with cute stunt motion and perfect control. A full 360 spin with cute stunt motion and perfect control.